Hi everyone, my name is Pascal Griot. I'm brand business manager for Mitchell. I'm delighted to welcome you in this wonderful location in Annecy Lake. We will discover together the new range for Mitchell reels for 2013. So to be clear in this presentation, we'll make it first with a description of the Advanced series, and then we speak about the Mitchell Classic series. We have this year 15 new SKUs roughly all together, split in 7 different families. So we'll discover it one by one. So let's start with the Advanced Family series. The first one is an extension of what we call the Avocast family, with extension in a smaller size called 7000. We start last year with a 8000 size, and this is a smaller one version. In fact, the specs are roughly the same. It has 7 bearing system, an aluminum handle, a very long stroke aluminum spool for super casting distance, a very good smooth front drag, also reactive quick reaction drag, and a nice thin body shape. In addition to this series, we have also, as we did last year for the 8000 size, a braid version, what we call braid because we have a different spool style with a large arbor style for less spool on it and mostly be able to put braided line on it. So this is just an extension in size as well. I think with this series will be really a great hit as it did last year with the 8000 size, especially in the carp segment and also in the saltwater segment for surf casting, fishing in the sea. So this reel will be really a good series for Mitchell this year. Also, as you can see, the line lay on this spool is really perfect. The casting distance is really improved with this feature and this quality of spooling. I'm delighted to show you now the extension of the Mac Pro Extreme family. This is a smaller size, in fact, called 200. It's just an extension of the size we did last year, 500, 1000, 2000. It's a wonderful little tiny reel with 10 bearing system, aluminum spool with an extra aluminum spool as well as a spare, a graphite magnesium body, very light and super strong. Very nice new graphite handle style with EVR, hard EVR knob. It's a wonderful little reel to fish for finesse techniques as we use now many times with the new nanofil line. So it's a wonderful extension of the Advanced Mac Pro Extreme family. Here is the last family of Advanced series I'd like to present you today. It's the extension of the Mac Pro Lite series with 2 new sizes called 1000 LR and 2000 LR, like low ratio. In fact, this series is just a different type of reel with lower ratio retrieve system. It's more powerful, it's a different application for fishing techniques like feeder fishing as an example when you need to have a steady retrieve style of fishing. It's really a lot of application in the spinning style of fishing in all Europe for it. The Mac Pro Lite family has a great success in all Europe with specific specs it gives to the angler, especially the nice looking reel with a nice aluminum spool, a very strong and light magnesium body with a 10 bearing system inside. It's really a great series in Europe since 3 years now, and it's one of the best success we have had in the advanced family series for Mitchell brand. Here is now a new family we call Blue. It's in fact the replacement of the Blue Water family we had last year. It's a family available in two sizes, 6000, 7000. It's proposed with 4 bearings drive, a die-cast aluminum handle, a fighting knob handle, a long and strong aluminum spool, and a very strong front drag system. This reel is, I would say, an overall reel for both freshwater and saltwater application. This is what we call the Blue Water series for 2013. So to end up the Mitchell collection for 2013, I'd like to show you a complete family of new free-running spool reels. This family is split in 3 different levels. The first one is called Avocet Free Bronze. It is proposed in 2 sizes, 4000, 6000. It's a classic reel for free-running spool applications such as carp, predator fishing. And this size particular, the 6000, is mainly for carp. It has an aluminum spool preloaded with line. The drag system is in the front, and the adjustment for the free-running spool system is of course on the back with this trigger system on the button to adjust it. This series is proposed in 2 sizes with 2 bearing system drive. So to continue on this new series of free-running spool reels, this is a new family of what we call Avocet Free Silver. It's proposed in 3 sizes instead of 2 sizes for the bronze, and it's delivered with an aluminum spool, a free bearing drive system, and also a spare graphite spool. This reel is really the extension of the family in the second step before the Gold series. It's called the Avocet Silver FS. So to end up on the presentation of the Mitchell reels, this is the last families we have in the free-running spool reels this year. It's called Avocet Free Gold. It's a series with 3 different sizes, 3000, 4000 and 6000. It is delivered with 5 bearing system, an aluminum spool, and the same trigger system for the free-running adjustment. In addition to this, there is another feature with this aluminum spool spare. This is all about the new Mitchell Avocet Gold FS. And finally, to finish the presentation on the Mitchell reels, I'd like to show you the change we did this year in terms of packaging, in terms of the brand management we are doing now for Mitchell. In fact, in the past, we had a little bit of confusion with the packaging with Mitchell. Originally, for the classic reels, we were using a white box like this with a classic logo. And for the advanced series, we were using a black box like this with the advanced logo. Also with the logo in a different shape with the logo we use now, originally for Mitchell. So what we decided to do is to make a running change on all production and for all the new series we launched this year. And we will have a consistent look in terms of packaging. This is a new box we will use for the classic series with a Mitchell logo on it. And this is the same style box we will use for the advanced series. So I think it will look much better on the shelf, and it will help you to sell more reels at the end with a consistent brand image. So this concludes my presentation on the Mitchell reels for the new collection 2013.
Hello everybody, so this is time for a new session, a new presentation of all the products we will have for next season. Because of the English weather we have actually, we will make it indoor for this year. But anyway, I think you will enjoy, so we'll speak about Mitchell rods, Berkeley rods and Abu rods. So let's start by Mitchell. So let's go on products. We'll start first by a combo series, a new one, called Custom. Custom will replace the actual performance combo we have under the Mitchell brand. You know, we had a great success on combos for 6 years now, and we have to keep this going. So you will see a great new design by following the trend. It means different combos, different colors. We'll have 25 or more than 25 SKUs within this series. All of them will have different color. Yellow color, blue color, purple, green, red, and some other, in order to make it as nice as possible and as visible as possible into the stores. Regarding the product itself, all of them are made in carbon plus glass blank, so it means composite blank. Cork handle with some EVA part to make it as nice as possible, and of course a new reel with some parts having the same color, so to fit perfectly the rods. All the reels are delivered with spools, so they are spooled, and you can see it makes a perfect combination of colors and of products. So I'm sure you will enjoy this. It's something completely new for you for next season. Okay, so let me present you the new and the first Mitchell series. So the name is Catch, Mitchell Catch. As you know, it's a famous name into the Mitchell assortment because already used on lines. So these Mitchell Catch rods are replacing the existing Challenge. So it means this is the most economical series into the assortment. So glass blank, EVA handle, economical component, guides and rail seat. Even if you can use braided line with this kind of guides, it's working very well without any problem. On this you can see we'll have a new catch design, very flashy. Still the same thing, to be very visible into the store, to be as nice as possible. All saltwater rods will have a kind of blue design, and freshwater rods will have a red design. In total, in this assortment, we'll have more than 35 rods, thanks to some export needs who ask for new models, new surfcasting rods, new pole rods. So you will have a lot of different rods to check during the meeting. I hope you will enjoy. So I changed my clothes just to show you something I've changed also on rods. As you know, we had in the past two main series into the Mitchell assortment. It was Premium and Universe. We had really good sales on these, and they are, let's say, the best seller for Mitchell. It's also time to change them and to make something a bit different. As you know, it's very difficult to change the blank or to improve blank at this price level. It's also difficult to work on components because we have to keep the price similar. So for these two new series I will present you, the first one is called Fluid, and you will have also the new Universe, which is called Avocet. So we keep the Mitchell well-known name for rods. So what will change? It's mainly the design. In order to make these rods as nice as possible and to catch the angler, I've tried to make more logos, more things on them. So for example, for the Fluid rods, into this series we will have close to 80 rods. Because of course we will have spinning, we will have pole, telescopic, put-in, we will have also surf casting, saltwater spinning, a lot of different rods. All of them will have also different colors, as you can see here. But in addition, look at this, we'll have some different logo from the handle to the top of the butt. So it means a lot of different logos, as we can see or as we can find on some other product like ski or something like this. So I worked really on design to make them as nice as possible with different things. So you will have time during the session to check all the rods, because of course I took the opportunity to change some blank to make them lighter, to add some new models, like some new rods for squid fishing. It's something completely new, but which is growing and growing. So it's an opportunity to improve and extend this new series. The first one is called Fluid. So it's time to show you the last new series for Mitchell. So I think you understood. It means we will keep Privilege for next season as it is, and also Mac Pro Lite. So this one is very important. This series will replace the well-known Universe series. It was the best seller for Mitchell, very important. We sold a lot of rods with, in particular, the Avocet reels. It is why this new series will be also called Avocet. It's similar price level and a very good combination between the reel and the rod. So for this series, we will have around 100 rods into this. Of course, spinning, pole, surf casting, saltwater, a lot of rods, as before, with match, carp, and so on. The spirit will be the same as for Fluid. It means a lot of effort into the design. So with a lot of logos everywhere, all along the blank, different style, very aggressive design, very aggressive logos to make this series as nice as possible. Same trend, we'll have a kind of green color on this blank for freshwater rods and blue color for saltwater rods. Regarding the blank, I tried to make them as good as possible by reducing the glass part into this, so it's really close to a 100% carbon blank now. Also some new components like for adjustable rods, where you can see some new guides with longer legs. You will find also some new models, again for squid, for example, and some different.
Okay, Mitchell lines. We had our old catch range, which is being replaced by Catch Precision. In fact, you see 10 here, but there's 2 more. There's a fluo trout and perch, which is not shown here on display. And we have another one, which is 2 combined fish styles on it, fluo, pike and zander. The other ones are specific to one style of fish or fishing. We have an Anglaise match, we have a carp, a trout, pike, boat, surf, competition, zander, so it's a full range. And the one missing that you don't see here, which is on a smaller spool, will be a specific fluorocarbon. So you have your hook length material, but you also have your leader material, and it's on 50 and 25 meter spools. This range here is coming in 200 meters or 300 meters. The 200 meters will have a almost shallow, flat spool. The other ones will have a thicker spool. You can see that the color of the line is matching the fishing style. So, for example, for the carp, we chose to have a brown line. We also will have several millimeters. You will see that on the display here. You will see the barcode, the millimeters, the kilos, the run length and the SAP code. Another thing which is new on our Catch Precision is that they are all EFTA labeled, and you will see the EFTA standard agreement sign on the label. So all new Catch Precision lines EFTA labeled, several diameters, 1 color per species or angling style, and it's a full range. So hey guys, easy choice for fishermen, easy choice for recreational fishermen, but the line for sure is not bad. So have fun with Catch Precision.